Oh, sorry. Tolstoy's War and Peace. Do you know, I'm so sick and tired of reading about the war in the opposition parties and the lack of peace in the governing party. So I thought I would read Tolstoy's War and Peace. Look at the size of this book, my machtig mense. In the 1860s he wrote it. And I think there are 1,444 pages. And do you know, his wife, the Countess Tolstoy, read his draft. Now this man wrote with hand. Let me just demonstrate to you what I mean by that. He had a pen with a nib, and the nib went into an inkwell. Inkwell, look that up on Google. And he then wrote with that ink on a piece of paper, and he took blotting paper so that it wouldn't run on every single page of 1,444 pages. Then his wife, the Countess Tolstoy, read what he wrote and tried to make sense of what he wrote because he had terrible handwriting. And then she would rewrite it. And you know, she did it 7 times. Look at the size. 7 times she rewrote War and Peace, and that's what we have today. Isn't that wonderful? And I think it's so important to remember that we are so lucky. We've got Google, and we've got Word, microscope Word. What's it? Microphone, micro Word. And we've got all those things that it's press and send and press and cut and paste. Not in those days. I've always said behind every successful man is a patient woman. And there was the Countess Tolstoy, who went through this War and Peace 7 times, and here we have it, and here I am reading it. I'm on page 12 now because it's going to take a long time. But you know, I treat myself to a chocolate after every chapter. And this, of course, was about the war that Napoleon Bonaparte fought when he invaded Russia. They don't invade Russia from Paris anymore, they invade Russia from Le Toulet House. So you can read the Sunday papers about all the war and peace in the world. It'll take you 5 minutes. It's going to take me more than 5 minutes to read War and Peace, written by Mr. Count Leo Tolstoy, and of course edited by Mrs. Countess Tolstoy. Ek is mal vir die story. Now where was I? Page 13. Now go away, I'm going to sit here for a long time. Gaan weg.
Evita, Evita, and you know what we mean. Evita, Evita, always on the scene. Evita Bezuidenhout, Evita should be queen.